welcome to the second episode of The Garage. I'm Brian.
I'm Ed.
And we're going to talk a little bit about the NFL, NBA, and the Proud Boys. Proud Boys, well, that's an interesting subject right there. You ever heard of the Proud Boys?
No, explain to me what the Proud Boys are.
Okay. Proud Boys started up as opposition to Antifa and Black Lives Matter, both Marxist, racist organizations, I might add. And everybody says the Proud Boys are a far-right, right-wing, white supremacist group. There's only one problem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who started Proud Boys is not a white guy. He's a Cuban, I think.
Yeah, I've seen that.
American, And then,
or something.
and then you take a look at a lot of the other Proud Boys, and there are black guys in the Proud Boys.
Yep.
Not a white racist superior whatever organization.
Yeah. No.
You know, they are patriots. They came up in opposition to the destruction they saw Antifa and Black Lives Matter committing.
Yep.
Primarily it was Antifa at first.
Yeah.
Now it's both organizations. These guys are standing up against them.
Yeah, because they're the same organization now.
Yeah. And Trump actually mentioned the Proud Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that he put them on call, put them on alert, and said, "Hey, we might need you.
Yep.
Patriots everywhere, we might be needed."
Yep.
You know, it's like one favorite video of mine where Antifa, I think it was Antifa and Black Lives Matter, said there was nothing left in the city, so we're going out into the suburbs. That didn't work out so well for you, did it?
No.
Because they got out in the suburbs and everybody had their guns.
Yep.
So well, this ain't the city, folks.
Mm-hmm.
You come out in the suburbs, you come out in the housing conditions, you get out away from the big city a little bit, and you run into guys like us.
And even Grandma's got a gun.
Yeah. Even my mom carries a
That's
gun.
what. Yeah. She's Grandma.
Yeah.
Yep. She
So,
carries a gun.
And the thing is,
Shotguns,
and they know how to use them. We know how to use them. So,
sporting rifles, as they're supposed to be called.
Yep. Not assault weapons.
Yes.
We're not going to get
weapon
it. We're
has
not
never
going to get it.
assaulted anyone.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're never going to get it. We've already covered that subject.
So why is every sports out there right now just bowing down to
Black Lives Matter.
Matter?
Well, let's take a look at the NBA.
Everywhere. I'm like, stop.
Laura Ingraham told one of the basketball players, what's his name? The guy that's in the news a lot, LeBron James. Keeps making stupid comments and all this junk and kneeling during the national anthem and stuff. And Laura Ingraham said, just dribble the ball.
Yeah. Right?
And LeBron James, you're racist. No, that's what you're getting paid to do, eh?
Yeah, they're getting paid to play a children's game.
Thank you. Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, our military and our law enforcement get a pittance.
And meanwhile, everyone out here that just holds a 9-to-5 job like normal can't even come to a game because we can't afford it.
Yeah.
Because you make too much money.
Yeah, and they
That's a
definitely
whole nother
Oh,
subject.
yeah, and then they definitely can't come to a game now because of COVID-19.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true.
It's
But
hilarious.
before COVID, no one could afford to go to the game. I ain't taking a loan out to go watch a basketball game.
No. I'm not paying $300-400 for a stinking ticket to go see a guy dribble a ball. I can go, you know what? I can go to my local high school over here.
And have a better game.
You pay $5 maybe.
Yeah.
And actually, enjoy the game over.
And they actually call it fairly and they don't let people travel all the time.
Yeah, and nobody kneels during the anthem.
Yes.
If they want to play anyway.
And all of that. She said just dribble the ball. Well, he doesn't dribble the ball half the time. He's walking and traveling, but they don't call it.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother subject.
And then you got the NFL. Let's talk about the NFL a little bit.
In the 80s.
Only in the United States of America can you have a bunch of guys playing a kids game, NFL, NBA, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And
Still a kids game. Yeah.
they get paid millions of dollars.
Yep.
I don't care about what your political aspirations are, your political beliefs. Go play the stinking game.
Yep.
Okay? It's like Hollywood. And I got a great message to Hollywood, to the NFL, to the NBA, all of you. You're entertainment for us.
Yes.
Nothing more.
Shut up and play.
Yeah. Hollywood, coming out and talking about political junk, I got news for you. Your entertainment is marginal at best in a lot of instances.
Yeah.
We take
90% of what comes out of Hollywood is not even worth the tape they made it with.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, but you come out and you're forcing the homosexual agenda on us. You're forcing all kind of liberal garbage, on us. And there comes a point where it's like, what's the point?
Yep.
I got a question. How many times you been in the movie theater in the last 5 years?
4,
4 times.
if that.
Yeah, I could say 3 in the
Yeah.
last 5
To
years.
watch one of the Avengers or something.
Yeah, I went to see the Avengers Endgame,
Yeah.
Godzilla. Okay.
Because I can't afford it.
Yeah.
Speaking
Now,
of not being able to afford anything, I ain't taking a loan out to go watch a movie.
no, $15 to pay to go see a movie. You know, and that's they don't even make the money from that. It's the $25 bucket of popcorn and drink you get.
Yeah.
But anyways, you know, you go to the movies and it's like Avengers Endgame. I did enjoy most of the movie, except for the part in the beginning where Captain America's having a self-help group, and a guy's talking about going out on a date with another guy. Once again, pushing an agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Just make a freaking movie.
Yep.
Superheroes, bad guys. Superheroes beat the bad guy. How hard is that?
Yep.
Godzilla,
Stop making the superheroes gay.
please.
That girl.
Yeah, we're watching the Get Woke, Go Broke happen to the comic book industry on a massive scale.
Yeah.
But then you've got Godzilla, King of the Monsters. It was a good movie, but they had to spread in, we got to save the planet crap.
Yep.
Seriously?
Yep.
Come on. Just make a freaking movie.
Yep.
You know, Godzilla movies, it was always Godzilla, another giant monster, Godzilla fights the other giant monster, or Godzilla's a bad guy and we got to stop Godzilla and the other. It's pretty straightforward.
Play a game. Play a
Please.
game, watch a movie.
Play a game, watch a movie. I want to be able to do that and not have people trying to shove their freaking opinions down my throat.
Since we're on that subject real quick, I was going to air it out there, since the NFL is a bunch of wusses, if you're getting millions of dollars to take a hit, take the hit. Stop whining about it. Oh, it's a flag. No.
I got an idea.
Sorry.
We're going to find out how much they love the game. So let's take the salaries of all the NFL players and the team owners and all that, chop them by 3/4.
Yeah.
Chop them by 3/4. And let's take all that money and give it to our law enforcement, our firefighters, and our military.
Yeah, we can raise that much money for a sporting event. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, this is the thing. We can raise that much money for a sporting event. We shouldn't have a single homeless veteran in the country,
Yeah,
anywhere.
there's billionaires that were made from sports.
Yeah. Seriously?
Yeah, you made billions on sports. That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. And you know, one of my favorite things is you see the NFL, you see the professional sports people and the Hollywood people and the music industry people during this COVID nonsense they've been, pulling on us. They're all making these videos where we need to donate money.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Nah, you're worth millions of dollars, Bubba.
Yeah.
Okay? Why don't you donate some of that?
Yeah. While
Okay.
you're sitting in your house going, oh, we need to donate money. You know, I'm going to work.
Yeah, when was the last time an NFL player,
every day, the stupid
an
COVID
NBA
thing.
player, or a Hollywood person, or a music industry person stopped to change the tire for a little old lady on the side of the street who had a flat tire?
Yeah.
Probably never.
Probably.
Well, there are some exceptions.
Yeah, there's some good guys out
Yeah, I want to say there are some exceptions. Keanu Reeves,
Mhm.
actually a genuinely good guy.
there. Tim Tebow.
Yeah, Tim Tebow, genuinely good
Very
guy.
good guy.
But they are exceptions to the rule, man.
Yeah, and they ran Tebow out of the NFL. So.
Yeah, because he knelt.
Because he knelt. Oh.
Wait a minute. They ran him out of the NFL for kneeling,
Yeah.
but now they're kneeling.
Yep. Now everybody has to kneel or you're a racist.
You know, it's like the people you see Black Lives Matter harassing people in restaurants. Put your fist up, Black Lives Matter. Harassing people at stoplights and crap, blocking roads and traffic and jump.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I watched one instance where a guy got stopped and they pulled a gun on him. Now that happened also here in Indiana.
Yeah.
I want to say something.
Yeah.
So far, you most of you've got lucky. There was one instance where they stopped the guy, attacked his car, and he opened fire on him. He felt like he was in threat of his life.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You touch my car, you surround my car. Yeah. We're out.
Yeah. That's all there is to it.
It's out of the holster.
If I'm in a car, especially like if I got my mother with me,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or
Yeah,
something
your
like that.
kids. Or,
Yeah, or let's say we're all together and Brian's in the car.
Yeah.
Well, Brian can't carry a gun yet. He's not 21.
no, not yet.
So let's say they surround the car. I'm going to defend that kid,
Mhm.
or brother Dave.
Yeah.
And Dave Jr. If they were with me and neither one of them carried a gun,
Yeah.
I'm going to defend my brother and he's his
Yes.
son and Dave's son are like my nephews. I'm going to defend him. That's what we're supposed to do.
Yep.
So far, we've seen a lot of luck, but we've seen some tragedy too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and here's the thing: it's bubbling and boiling, and it just seems to be getting hotter and worse.
Yeah.
Every single
Yeah,
liberal,
pushing it.
Yeah. every single Democrat-controlled state is on fire right now. Not just from forest fires either,
Mm-hmm.
but from the rioting, the looting.
Arson, like half of those work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, and I've used this. You know, folks, this information is probably going to shock you a little bit, but these people are getting so out of hand. There was one instance where it was a young couple in a car, and a group surrounded them, and because they were not, well, it was a white couple in the car. They grabbed them out of their car. They took the car, and over the course of the next few days, the guy was beaten. And this is shocking information. I'm sorry if it shocks you, but you need to be shocked away. The guy was sodomized, beaten, finally set on fire and shot to death. And the young lady's fate was much worse for the next few days after that. Same thing.
Yeah.
So, you know, these people have gotten out of hand, and it's getting worse. So we've talked about being prepared, being preparedness and stuff like that. You need to have your preps in place, your food, your water.
Yeah.
You need to have guns, ammunition. Get guns, ammunition. Get with friends, get with family. Like we said, share resources with those that you trust.
Yeah.
Because
help each other out right now.
yeah, we've got to watch each other's back. We've got to help each other out. And that means I don't care if you're, if you got a neighbor that's a really good friend, and let's say your neighbor's black and you're white, but you guys are good friends and you get along, work together.
Yeah.
Because that's the way God meant us to be. Okay? And I'm tired of the division, man.
Yeah.
And the news media,
Mhm.
politicians, sports people, they're all pushing this racial division crap.
Yeah. Nope.
It's got to
All
stop,
the
man.
same, man.
We're all the same.
one race, human race. Right. That's
And God created us.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Oh,
got to
yes.
stop, man. It's all got to stop. The hate has got to stop.
Yeah.
And it's like, I brought up like the homosexual agenda. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're a homophobe. No, I'm not. I don't hate him.
You hate
Okay.
sin,
Yeah,
not the person.
I don't hate the person at all. But God calls it an abomination for a reason, and God is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and He does not change. What He said is a sin in the past is still a sin.
Yeah.
And also a sin is not loving your neighbor.
Yeah.
We all crack jokes about neighbors that we've got. I
That's
crack
one
jokes.
that he even said specifically. That's the greatest commandment of these is love your neighbor as yourself.
Exactly. And I've got a neighbor. I crack jokes once in a while. Sure, you've certainly heard me crack jokes.
Mhm.
But he's still my neighbor.
Yep.
I might disagree with him politically,
Oh yeah, Mr. Democrat across the street. Yep.
but here's the thing.
That's why we live in America. We have our own opinion.
Yeah, but I've seen times when he was like a super nice guy. When my dad went through, I'll call it a spell. I'm gonna leave it at that. But he went through a thing, and they brought some soup and stuff over.
Yeah.
Go figure. So and the same vice versa. Even though I disagree with him politically, back when Hillary Clinton was running for president, he had his Hillary signs in his yard. Somebody ran up in his yard trying to run his signs over, and I went over and stopped him because that's his right.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
property, his signs. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Even though they're wrong. No.
Even though I vehemently disagree with the idea,
But
you
have
know
his
what?
opinion, even though it's stupid.
It's called freedom. And you know what? Freedom is messy. Sometimes it's messy. Some freedom can
It's
be
not always
messy,
free.
dangerous, but I prefer messy, dangerous freedom over
Tyranny.
tyranny
Yeah.
any day of the week, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to sit back, and we're not going to sit back, and there's a lot of Americans and patriots out here, we're not going to sit back and watch what people died for be tossed out a window for a stupid little bug that has a 99 point something or other survival rate.
Yeah.
If you seen the news yesterday, they're talking about Trump, you brought it up.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to die.
Yeah. They literally said there's a chance that he might die from this. Yeah, 3% chance.
3%. 3%.
And there's also a 3% chance that he might crash get in a helicopter wreck when he's flying,
Yeah.
in the helicopter.
He's got more of a chance of crashing.
Yeah, that's
than
what I'm
helicopter.
saying. Yeah, it's like, what?
But what we're also seeing on display here is the news media and what their real agenda is.
Yep.
And I've
Fear.
seen it online because liberals
Fear,
all over
yeah.
the internet. Caitlin Bennett Liberty Hangout, Kent State Gun Girl.
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Yes,
She really is.
Yes, she is.
And Caitlin, you're pretty. I'm gonna say it. She's pretty.
Yes.
But anyways, she's intelligent, and she's not afraid to stand up and say what needs to be said. And man, she's got guts.
Yes, she does.
Going to places where it's just
Yes, she
all
does.
liberals and trying to speak the truth.
Yeah.
But she talked about all the vitriol coming from the left when they found out that Trump had supposedly had COVID-19, Trump and his wife. And they're going, die, please die. I hope he dies, blah, blah, blah. What happened to your tolerance?
Yeah.
I thought you cared about people. No, you care about people as long as they don't disagree with you.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you toe the line that they do.
Yeah, you're a bunch of hypocrites. NFL players, NBA players, music industry, Hollywood, all you liberals, you're a bunch of hypocrites. You don't really care about people. You just want to push your agenda.
Yep.
You think that pushing this agenda and pushing socialism is going to create a better world? You better take a look around the world. At every place socialism's been tried, because everywhere it's been tried, it has failed.
Yep.
And it ain't going to be no different this time.
Nope.
So,
No, it's not.
but in the interim, doesn't matter their schemes, their manipulations. God sits on the throne,
Yes.
guys.
Yes.
And God sits, he sits on the throne and he laughs at the schemes of men.
Yeah.
Little men, I might add.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah. Don't get too caught up on all this stupid
No.
crap going on in the world. Just look at the bigger picture.
And I might suggest,
Keep your
we'll put
eyes
a
on the
link in the
prize, as they say.
description, skywatchtv.com,
Mhm.
skywatchtv.com. And you can go on YouTube. But look up the Mark Taylor Trump prophecies. Here's a part 1 and part 2. And he prophesied in 2011 that Trump was going to be president of the United States, and he is. He's also prophesied Trump's going to win a second term, because when God's putting somebody in place, there ain't nothing anybody's going to do to stop that.
Yeah.
So Trump's going to be president again, and we've got 4 more years.
Yeah.
4 more years to plan and prepare, folks.
Yeah. Because after that,
Who knows?
who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
It's all up in the air.
God knows.
Yeah, God
He's the
knows.
only one knows.
You know what? If you want to know what's coming, read the Bible.
Yes.
Also, you can check out sources, like I said, Mark Taylor prophecies. Yeah, Brother David Wilkerson, Late Great Planet Earth, Hal Lindsey. There's a lot of resources out there. Kim Clement, you can look him up on YouTube. He had a lot of prophecies that have come to pass and some that haven't yet. So, but you can check these guys out. We'll make sure links in description and stuff so you can check them out. But please go to Skywatch TV and other places. And other than that, man, like I said, God sits on the throne. He's in control. Don't live your life in fear.
Yep.
Bible says 365 times, fear not. That's one for every day of the year. Remember that. And God is in control, and Jesus loves you. And if you don't know him, he wants to get to know you today.
Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's good.
God
God
bless.
bless.
All right, we'll get it. 5 minutes.